favorite memory from my time at SHS would be probably like most people city tournament, but specifically this year on the second night of city.
This year's SHG football game when we played down the street at Griffin. That's the first game that we walked out and we all held up our floors for Nick. We all just felt as one and we all felt united.
It was just such a great time and such a great show of our school spirit.
My first ever time being in the student section and cheering for the first time.
The spirit days we had, I always loved to dress up in all my costumes, and especially the spirit days at city tournament. I think those were probably the best.
Beating SHG in football both times, because like my favorite sporting event all year, hands down, has to be the SHG football game.
Football that beat SHG not once but 2 years in a row, which is definitely something to celebrate. And shout out to girls softball, who also beat SHG for the first time in a long time.
The feeling after winning against them never gets old.
Senior soccer season this year with the soccer team and with Pat Phillips, there was great coaching and the team just grew really close. It was a really good time.
This year I had lunch in Taft's room almost every day.
Something I will definitely miss about the class of 2020 is talking to some of you guys before school, at lunch, and even after school about all the things.
Those times, I really got to bond with one of my best friends.
It was one of the best parts of the day, was really coming to work and seeing you guys and talking to you. That is my favorite part about going to school every day.
Your dedication, your commitment, your involvement, your spirit, all of those things are what make your class stand out.
The hardest thing that I think our class has gone through, besides what we're going through now, would be that we've always kind of been the underdog.
Being in isolation and not being able to see anyone is really tough.
Not spending fourth quarter together.
None of us are getting the graduation or prom or the end of the year that every senior is always looks forward to.
Not having to have the end of the year type senior things that every other class has done.
Missing out on opportunities and moments that we would have made in the end of our senior year.
Not having our senior prom, graduation, our senior spring sports seasons.
Because we won't have those things, this year is going to be so much more special and more memorable for us.
From this we can learn never to take anything for granted.
Just keep moving forward and look to the future.
We're getting something that no one else did, and we'll have to take advantage of these opportunities and hopefully come out on top of it.
I think that this year we really had a chance to shine, and I think we really proved ourselves.
Well, COVID seems to be rampant around the world. You know what else is rampant in Springfield? Stolen fever for life. You don't get to escape that, my friends.
Even though some of your greatest memories happened in this building, your best days remain ahead of you.
On the other side of this, there are better times ahead, and we're all going to move past this and do bigger and better things.
Your names will always be remembered in the histories of Springfield High School because of the accomplishments you are yet to make. Your best days are ahead of you.
I think we've grown a lot as a class over the past 4 years, but I think the main way that we've grown is our connectedness to each other.
Look how far we've come. We've helped lead the section all year at all of the sporting events.
We've definitely improved our school spirit.
And we also, as a class, helped lead to win back our Spirit Award when a lot of people really doubted us.
We've all really come together. It used to be a bunch of different little groups from all these different middle schools, and now we're all just really one big family. Our class has really grown together, and I'm really grateful for how we did that.
We've seen you guys grow from these small, excited, scared little freshmen to these accomplished and dedicated seniors. We're proud of the growth you have gone through. Your class has had all sorts of turmoil and conflict that you've had to go through all 4 years, and this is just one other example, yet you guys continue to succeed.
What I love about our class is just all of the different people. We have so many different personalities, so many different talents.
How hardworking, determined, and resilient we all are.
Most of you stood up for what's right, and you would stand up for each other, and you would tell others when something was wrong.
Regardless of all our differences, we're still just one big family, and I love everybody in our class. You all have made my high school experience really fantastic.
We have just a really good way of how we communicate with each other. We all just really get along with each other.
I don't know if I've ever seen a group top to bottom as connected as you guys are. and as caring for each other.
I love how so many of us are just so hardworking. I feel like in the future as a class, we are going to be extremely successful.
I think the legacy of the class of 2020 will be our perseverance.
I think we'll be remembered as the class that came through Springfield High and really changed the culture.
We've gone through a lot as a class, but we always come out on the other side and we're better because of it, and I think that's what people will remember us by.
We came in with some of the smartest people, some of the most athletic people, and we really going places with it.
I think we'll be remembered for as the class that is so accomplished in so many ways, talented, smart, and athletic, and how overall we're all going to go on to do big things in the future.
You guys have always tried to do things your own way, and as we sit here in the middle of a global pandemic, and you guys are officially senior skip day champions, you guys have found another way to do it your own way. One thing is sure, you will never be forgotten.
We are a group of amazing, talented, strong, creative, special people, and we can make it through anything, especially if we do it together.
Don't get stuck in the past. Don't be worried that we never had a prom or we never had a graduation. I mean, we're all really just starting our adult lives. We still have an entire lifetime to do tons of amazing things.
Everything that is placed in our lives is something that we can handle. It wouldn't be in our lives if we couldn't overcome it. And so this is one of those things, and we just have to remember to be strong during this time, and that we have a whole new life waiting for us on the opposite side of this.
There are better times ahead, and all of our futures are so bright, and we will get through this and go on to experience so much more.
So don't worry, it can't last forever. Things will get better.
Live in the moment, because this is going to be gone before you know it, and you got to make every moment last.
Just remember to do things that make you happy, that make you who you are, who you want to be. And if you can count yourself happy and healthy and successful in your own right at the end of the day, then that's all that matters.
Live in the moment and appreciate it while you can.
Cherish every single second you have.
Never take anything for granted. I think a lot of our time is spent worrying about things that have already happened or looking forward to things in the future, but those things don't always happen, so it's important to appreciate every day and find the special things in life.
Because you never know when your last day, your last conversation, or last moment could be with any of this. So just never take it for granted.
I encourage you guys to concentrate on all the amazing accomplishments and memories you've established here at Springfield High School.
But just know that this doesn't take anything away from our worth or how amazing and accomplished our class is.
Some of the best memories you have in your life happen right here in these halls. Think about winning the Spirit Award, beating SHG in football, those big games that you went to, the choir concerts, the band concerts, club meetings, even that random Tuesday in math class that was so fun. Remember those moments, because those are the things that will always live with you.
Like Dr. Liardi would say, make every day the best day ever.
The last thing I'd like to say is just thank you to everyone in the class of 2020. You guys have made my high school experience fantastic, and I've loved seeing all of you every day. It's been a real pleasure being around you guys for the last 4 years.
I love you guys all so much. I'm really sad that our time together got cut short. I feel like we all kind of got a little bit closer, and the walls between friend groups kind of fell, and I'm excited to see where everyone ends up.
Do things for you, make good choices, always keep that soul in favor.
I just love all of you so much. I can't thank my classmates, my friends, my teachers, my coaches, and everyone else at Springfield High enough for the amazing and unforgettable experiences I've had these past 4 years.
I love the class of 2020 and everyone in it. I want to say thank you to the teachers and administrators and the rest of the students at Springfield High for giving us the best 3.5 years of high school they could.
Thank you all for everything. I will forever miss being a Springfield High Senator.
Thank you, Springfield High. I love you. Go class of 2020.
I will never forget any of you, no matter what. Good luck.
On behalf of me and everyone at Springfield High School, class of 2020, thank you and goodbye.
I'm Ben Huston.
Stephen Boucher.
This is Ben Joens.
Miles Ralph.
I'm Mikaiah Okasili.
I'm Avia Wang.
My name is Varsha Iyer,
My name is Allison Scott, and this is the class of 2020.
and this is the class of 2020.
This is the class of 2020.
This is the class of 2020.
The class of 2020.
The class of 2020.
This is the class of 2020.
And this is the class of 2020.